Chinese arts, super talented guy, and working next to him every day, it's a race, like raising the bar. It's challenging, it's fun, but it can be that's definitely the most difficult part about working in that group, I think, is raising that bar every time.
我觉得就是帮暴雪公司工作的一个大的挑战，就是确实公司本身有一个也相当特定的风格，而这个是公司的特定的风格呢，其实也已经说变为我们说创造艺术的人说第二种天性了，因为就是帮暴雪工作的也很久了，所以我常常面临的挑战就是我们旗下有这么多非常有才华的艺术家，然后他们就是说每个人都有他们自己的那种风格，然后有时候呢，他就是那个艺术家的那个显性，就是说想要凸显风格的这个部分呢，会在这个展现。那这个部分有时候就是说会觉得说比较有挑战一点。然后我自己本身作为艺术家的话，我的经验就是，我有时候会想花很多的时间，然后我可以一整天就只是在弄一个作品，慢慢的去弄，然后我希望说我做出来的作品它是有这个魔力的，会让看的人呢就是感受到这种像是这个作品会对你施出魔法一样，这样子的有吸引力。但是那个我第一天我就把我的精力用尽了，我第二天我是不是还有这个精力再去做一个那个作品？然后比如说我跟我另外一个也是华裔的很有才华的艺术家，我们有很亲近的那种工作关系，但是就是有时候这中间的磨合的那种过程也是很长，所以我想说，刚才提到说这种挑战性的问题，就是说你自己本身一些艺术家的天性跟就是说比如说赋予的一些那种时间的压力，然后你跟同台之间的这些呢，这都是一些相当很有挑战的磨合的过程。
So for me, one of the biggest challenges of working at Blizzard is that we are perfectionists and we want to put out the best possible product that we can. And just having us as our biggest critics, living up to the expectations of people in the company, people like Glenn who puts out amazing artwork, people like Wei, people like Glenn. Sorry, Glenn. People like Glenn again over here. Glenn's the best. We continually strive to create the best game we can, and you'll always hear us. The game is ready when it's ready, and we won't stop, until everything in the game is as good as we can possibly make it. So there's a lot of pressure on getting the best we can in that sense.
我觉得对我个人而言的话，因为我们都是非常专业的艺术家，然后我们对自己的要求都很严格。事实上，大概我们最严厉的批评家就是我们自己了。所以我们就是一直在要求说，一定要提出最好的游戏。那你们所看到的呢，就是一定是我们已经不断的再去把它修正，然后不断的把它做到说最好的。就是我们提出来的东西，我们如果觉得说还没有准备好的话，我是不愿意提出来的。所以我觉得说，那最大的挑战就是我们因为这样常常要承受这个压力存在。
For me, for me as a World of Warcraft artist, the most challenging aspect of that is keeping all you lovely people happy. Making sure you want to come back and carry on playing. So there's a constant drive to make sure that the art we create is engaging, compelling, that the characters and the environments you get to explore are exciting for you to be charging around with, because we want to continue producing stuff for World of Warcraft way into the future. So that's the challenge is with every new expansion, with every patch, is to really keep the quality of the visual style, make sure it has that fidelity all the way through. We never want to see any drop in quality. Always pushing to make it the best we possibly can. So to keep you playing, to keep you engaged and enjoying the worlds. Because we love them too. We're all hardcore players ourselves. We're not producing these games and then stepping away from them. We're playing them, we're living in them with you. We're adventuring alongside you. You may not know it, but we're there too.
对我来讲，就是在魔兽世界的最大的挑战呢，就是让你们 各位玩家大家都很玩，可以玩得很快乐。所以我们在设计的整个过程呢，就是希望能够设计出非常的吸引人，然后能够让人家深深的、完全的投入的这个故事跟人物。然后我们在做这个整个环境场景的设计呢，也是希望说能够让人家投入的时候，感觉去探索一个环境的那种很兴奋的、快乐的那种感觉。因为我们这个游戏是一代一代的做下去，我们就是希望说还能够持续下去。那总是再下去的话，就要有一些更多更好的元素，这样子更精巧的一直这样子出来。所以为了这个，我们也是把自己逼得这样子很辛苦。那我们不过想做的这一切呢，就是说希望让大家都可以很高兴。然后我们在视觉上的一些很多的一些精细的一些要求和效度都是蛮高的。可是我想一个很最大的差别就是，我们这些艺术家不是说就是说设计出来，然后我们就躲到旁边去了。我们实际也玩这个游戏，所以呢，我们做好，我们自己也玩，然后我们跟你一样，也是生活在这个游戏里面，跟着大家一起去冒险。那你觉得说还有什么比这个更棒的呢？
就从刚刚讨论，我们看到就是说，其实，在暴雪里面工作呢，它是要面对几个很重要的问题，一个是同侪互动，很多艺术家大家都是三国六地，那同侪互动到最后一些认同啊，一些情感上的，或者是艺术上的、理性上的。另外一个是公司的政策，就一般来讲说，因为你来这边基本上是上班。那公司也有这么一个走向一个导向，所以也要满足公司的需求。那到最后这个新的店要上市要花钱，那要接受民众的检验、市场检验，所以玩家的肯定，当然我想是很重要的。在这里面啊，可能还有一个，这都是外在的因素，还有一个所谓的自我实践、自我完成，我永远要比昨天的我更厉害。这个有时候有的艺术家常常是这样，他不会什么，只是他觉得还可以做得更好。那这些都算是一种收获，一种获。对于每一个人来讲，可能他的比重又不一样。这一部分是说，那最有收获的就你个人，因为担任了不同角色，你们的你们的说法，你觉得哪一方面最有收获？是上级的层面，是同才的认同，还是玩家的这样的一个？
Let me just answer this one really quickly because StarCraft 2 just came out, and for me that is the biggest reward. Seeing a product that has come to fruition and is encompassed by the players, and see how much the fans actually appreciate what we've worked on for so long. Working on a project for 4, 5, 6 years. Once it's finalized and you can actually see and take pride in the final project, I think that for me is the biggest reward.
我先很快的回答这个问题。其实因为刚好那《星海争霸》第2代就是最近才推出，那对于我们来讲，从我们开始创造这个游戏，一直到一个相当长的过程，就是说可能4、5、6年整个都投入在这个里面，然后最后看到它上市了，然后看到粉丝们、玩家们给我们一些很正面的肯定，真的是觉得非常的欣慰。那对我们来讲，这部分的话，可能是我觉得说收获最多的地方。
Yeah, I mean, I agree with what Brian said. The reward as an artist, I mean, we spent years buried away creating games. We don't see the sun. Look how pale and pasty I am. I never see the sunlight. So to know that at the end of the day that when we release games and people embrace them so warmly and play them and things like this happen, it's incredibly rewarding, it's incredibly humbling. I mean, I still pinch myself now to think that I'm an artist on World of Warcraft. It's the work is its own reward. It's just amazing. I've been a struggling artist for many years. I've been penniless. I've had no food. I've had to sleep on friends' floors. So after years of that, yes, you really get to appreciate it when your work is so recognised and enjoyed, and that's a huge thing.
对我非常同意刚才 Brian 所讲的，因为我们常常都花了很长的时间，为了要带给你们这个魔兽世界，你知道我都是把